WMIX Rams basketball is powered by the official voice of the Mt.Vernon Rams, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. You can also watch Rams basketball with streaming video on WMIXSports.com. Rams basketball is also sponsored by Red Lake College. See how you can save thousands on your education at rlc.edu. The Medicine Shop of Mt.Vernon, Ford Square and King City Chrysler. You can count on us. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wills. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto, Van Terra Bank, Good Samaritan Regional Health Center, Raising a Hospital, Raising the Bar. Sarah Staley, your country financial agent. Schmidt Chevrolet of Mt.Vernon, and also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Heartland Accounting, Central Christian Church, and People National Bank. It's time to join Chris Hugo and Kenny Zerwinski for Mt.Vernon Rams basketball from the WMIX Sports Global Studios, driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. Rams pregame starts now.
And we welcome you inside Carbondale Community High School tonight. Regular season finale between two South 7 Conference nemesis, the Mt.Vernon Rams and the Carbondale Terriers. Glad to have you with us tonight. Danny Zerwinski is on assignment. I'm Chris Hugo. Jeff Lonnon is alongside. Jeff Crow brings you the video at WMIXSports.com. Avery Barton, of course, back in our Mt.Vernon studio, keeping us on the air here on 94.1 FM for 50,000 watts of Mt.Vernon Rams basketball. The 14-11 Rams coming off, trying to rebound against a loss on Tuesday night at Effingham. They also look to finish the conference race 2 games above 500. The Rams are 14-11 overall, 5-4 in the conference, while Carbondale is 16-9, yet they are 3-6 in the South 7. Good evening once again. This is your Rams pregame show. Jeff Lonnon, as I mentioned, is alongside. Jeff, big game tonight for the Rams. Can't seem to find a win on the road, and after losing on the road Tuesday night at Effingham, this is the place where the regional will be played next week. A road win would be essential for these Rams basketball players.
Absolutely, and they are in kind of a funk right now when it comes to winning on the road, and this would be really, really huge psychologically because they're going to have to come right back here and win on the road again in the regional, and they're going to have to win more than once to get out of that regional, as we know. So this is a very important game just to prove they can do it to themselves and get over that kind of that mental barrier that they're kind of stuck on right now that has to be kind of bothering them in the back of their minds. Big night for Carbondale, though. Pink out night, cancer awareness, and we also have senior night for the Terriers. So we just went through those ceremonies. Nice crowd on hand, band's playing. Looks like everybody has come out to watch the Terriers and the Rams play tonight locally, so we hope we have a good game.
I hope to have a good one in front of us here at Carbondale. We're about 15 minutes away from the start of this one between the Mt.Vernon Rams and the Carbondale Terriers. We'll slip out for a quick break. When we come back, we'll get set for this one. South 7 Conference Showdown between the Mt.Vernon Rams and the Carbondale Terriers here in Jackson County. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
I know you've heard about mortgage rates being all-time lows, but have you done anything about it yet? Hi, I'm Rick Gig, mortgage lender at Community First Bank. There's never been a better time at buying a home or refinancing an existing mortgage. The sooner you ask, the more you save, and we'll be there to help you through every step of the way. For more information, visit us at comfirstbank.net or stop by one of our 5 locations.
Community First Bank with locations in Mt.Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, I'm Elaine. I've been a nurse with Good Samaritan for many, many years. One of the best things about my job is knowing that I work for a hospital that cares so much about the community. We're dedicated to attracting the best physicians and investing in the most advanced medical technologies. Whether it's radiology, oncology, or advanced heart care, we provide some of the nation's most advanced treatment options right here in Southern Illinois. That way patients never have to travel far from their families to receive the care they need. I'm always happy when families come visit. And starting in 2013, that sort of thing will happen even more. That's when Good Samaritan opens our all-new regional health center. Everything about the new center has been designed with patients in mind. It features all private rooms and family-friendly areas that make it easier for visitors to stay overnight. I can't wait to see what Good Samaritan does with this exciting new facility.
Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital, raising the bar.
Backaches, bad hips, rickety knees? Why not try aquatic therapy? The Red Lake College Aquatic Center has more than a swimming pool. Try a 6-lane, 75-foot lap pool, along with a whirlpool 10 feet in diameter and a 10-foot by 20 hydrotherapy pool. Aquatic therapy is very affordable. In many cases, the tuition is waived entirely. With special access and dressing areas for the elderly and physically challenged, getting in the water is easy. Experts are on hand to assist with various areas of aquatic fitness and rehab. Call 437-5321 extension 1207 or visit rlc.edu. This is Rams basketball on WMIX, powered by Community First Bank.
And we're glad to have you back inside Carbondale Community High School. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Chris Hugo with the coach, Jeff Lonnon alongside. Jeff Crow is with us as well. Here at the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square. Check out the all-new redesigned 2013 Ford Fusion. Find a selection at Ford Square at 1501 Broadway or online at fordsquare.com. Thought I was going to choke there for a second.
You all right?
Alongside. I am doing well, and of course, glad to have you alongside for the ride tonight. The Rams on the road here at Carbondale. 0-4 in South 7 Conference road games thus far. Looking to crack that goose egg in the road win column here tonight, but it's a tough Carbondale squad. Though they are 3-6 in the South 7, they are 16-9 overall. Have really been playing well since the Superman Classic at Metropolis at midwinter time. Number 1 seed in this regional next week, but it's a team the Rams did beat at home, where the Rams finished up 5-0 in conference games at home. So maybe they can translate that into a road win here tonight in Jackson County.
Well, absolutely, and I don't think that, the Rams would, I think Scott Gamber especially would tell you right now that they need this win just in the worst way, not just really because it's a conference game or because it's going to give them another win on the year, but just the momentum that you need to go into your regional tournament and be in a positive frame of mind. It changes everything in practice, your demeanor, the whole approach with the kids' mental attitude between now and when they play next week. A big win here is very important in the next 3 or 4 or 5 days until they play in the next regional game when they open next week. It just sets a tone away from the floor with the team in practice. Everything just seems to be a little bit better when you come off a win and you get ready to play in the biggest tournament of the year. So I think from that perspective, this is probably why this game for them is has some significance. Now, it's not a do or die thing. If they get beat, they're still going to have to go practice those 3 or 4 days and play in the regional next week. But I'm sure that Coach Gamber would tell you that it's a much easier to look his kids in the face tomorrow and have them look him in the face after a big win than have to come in after another disappointing road loss. And that probably is a big point of emphasis for the coaching staff tonight. And I can tell you this: they practice very, very hard still. And I have the privilege of seeing those guys practice quite often since I work, in that gymnasium. And I can promise you, those kids practiced hard, and those coaches are still pushing hard. So, anything can happen. We hope for a win tonight. I think it's very important to get one for the regional next week.
Well, certainly might be a nice boost of momentum. Also prove that you can win on the road, and not only that, win in this gymnasium where the Carbondale Regional will begin on Monday night. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll tell you more about this crucial matchup between the Mt.Vernon Rams and the Carbondale Terriers. This is Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
What is good sports talk, really? Around these parts, it's the WMIX Saturday Sports Show. Every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news, with a vast assortment of interviews and knowledgeable in-studio discussion. It's the most content-driven local sports show on the radio dial. And it's every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news, only on AM 940 and WMIXSports.com, where you can listen on your computer, smartphone, or any device. It's all made possible by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. At Banterra, we understand that banking is a relationship. It's a friendly face that knows your name, understands your needs, supports your goals. Banterra offers a complete range of personal and business banking products with competitive rates and loans that range from small projects to multi-million-dollar opportunities. We offer conveniences such as online banking, mobile banking, and direct deposit. For a strong community bank with exceptional customer service, Banterra is a smart choice for your banking needs. Banterra Bank, a proud supporter of Southern Illinois high school sports. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Learn to live healthy, learn to live well, and learn how you can live free from unexpected medical expense with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance and the Page Agency. Health insurance that covers hospital, medical, and surgical expenses offers a wide choice of deductibles and a non-tobacco user discount, too. Rising medical costs don't have to be a problem with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance. This is coverage we hope you'll never need, but you just can't be without. Call the Page Agency at 242-7000 about a major medical health insurance plan today.
Your spine is a miracle of engineering, so when pain strikes, your body is telling you to get help fast. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois is proud to feature their spine care team. And when there are back problems, pain is always a constant companion. The Orthopedic Center also specializes in pain management, so put our spine care team on the job. Find out more online at orthocenter-si.com. Stop the pain, fix the problem, and enjoy life again. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. For more scores and insights, follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Now back to the Rams on WMIX.
And we welcome you back, Rams basketball. This is your pregame show, 94.1 and online at WMIXsports.com. Chris Hugo with Jeff Lonnon alongside. Jeff Crow is with us as well. And, of course, a dandy to bring you tonight between the Carbondale Terriers and your Mt.Vernon Rams. If you do follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports, you have an exclusive early picture of the South 7 Conference Girls Championship in high school basketball. We posted that trophy for you a moment ago. We also have plenty of scores from around the area tonight. We'll get you a Tony Wilt State Farm scoreboard update here in just a moment. Came off the showcase game, about said Scott Owens, but there we go. Of course, State Farm supports our scoreboards here on WMIX. We'll get you some scores from around the area in just a moment. But first, Jeff, we talked about how big this matchup is coming into the regional in this location next week. Not only that, this could possibly be, if the seeds play out, your regional championship, same exact game here next Friday night.
It actually could. And, from that standpoint, hey, things work really strange. There's if you're coaching and you kind of been around this long enough, it's funny how things really work. Oftentimes, you can get beat by a team during the regular season or even recently, like these two teams may end up playing next week, so that'd be a recent, let's say the Rams would fall tonight, and next week that's going to make it tougher on the Terriers to beat us in a regional final. Likewise, if we win tonight, it may make it a little harder on us to win next week in a regional final. It's funny how that works. It's just very, very hard when two teams go at it to win two in a row. It just, I talked about how important it was getting a win tonight and getting into the regional next week with a positive, frame of mind and all that. But, if the Rams would happen to get beat tonight, it may play in their favor just in the long run, here in the regional championship a week from tonight, because, there would be so much, be a little more pressure on the Terriers to beat the Rams again. So it's funny. It's just high school athletics are funny like that. I can't tell you that's what'll happen. I certainly don't wish the Rams to lost tonight, that's for sure. We want to win tonight and next week. But you're exactly right. This game could be repeating of itself next week. And, time will tell. We'll just see. I do know this.
Only Time Will Tell is an Asia song, by the way.
Yeah, it is. I do know this. There is a lot of pink in this gym tonight. The cheerleaders, the fans, we had the little dancers out here earlier, the coaching staffs all participating. I think it's just really a neat, this pink out thing has really become a neat thing throughout the state of Illinois. This is not just localized to one school. They do this everywhere. They do this at Mt.Vernon. They do this all the small schools around us. It's just become a really neat thing and for a great cause.
Oh, it is, and we support it. Marion also does a fine job during football season with something similar, and the Route 13 corridor is doing it right. This is your Ram pregame show. We'll have your Central Christian Church starting lineups coming up in just a moment. We'll get you some scores from around the area as well. In fact, here's a quick scoreboard update brought to you by Tony Wilt. In the 2A state semifinal in girls basketball, Nashville leads Walther Lutheran after 3, 35-20. At Woodlawn in a regional championship tonight on AM 940, the Woodlawn Cardinals lead Christ Our Rock Lutheran 13-6 after 1. Robinson leads Newton 13-8 after 1. Mount Carmel leads Flora 14-10. Benton trailing Harrisburg 30-9. Nashville leads Pinckneyville 16-14. Teutopolis leads Vandalia 24-12. Chester leads Strico 16-14. Those are all first quarter scores in Class 2A plus the 1A Woodlawn score for you. Sponsored by Tony Wilt and State Farm Insurance. Tony Wilt would love to help your family. with all their insurance needs. Give his office a call. Find him on the web at TonyWilt.com or look for that white State Farm Jeep around town. We will honor America at some point from Carbondale Community High School. We'll also come back with your Central Christian Church starting lineups here in just a moment. We'll pause to honor America. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
I'm meeting Robin Dave Powers. We'll look at your next ride weather. Cold tonight with some cloudiness, a low of 21. Only for tomorrow, times of clouds and sunshine and chilly with a high 40. Then a clear, moonless sky and cold tomorrow night, a low 23 in the countryside, 27 in town. Sunday, good deal of sunshine, a milder afternoon, a high of 51. And then Monday will be cloudy and breezy. Rain is possible late in the day or at night. Next ride weather from WMIX, Mt.Vernon, Illinois.
Hi, this is Joe Gliosi, commercial banker for People's National Bank in beautiful Mount Vernon, Illinois. People's National Bank has served local businesses and farmers for over 100 years. With a wide variety of deposit and loan products, we have all your banking needs covered. From opening or expanding a business to purchasing a farm implement for the upcoming season, People's National Bank is here to help. Stop by today and let us show you what a true community bank can do for you. People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois farmers and businesses since 1909. Member FDIC.
The Medicine Shop Pharmacy in Mount Vernon is pleased to announce the opening of TMS Mobility and Rehab. TMS Mobility will focus on standard as well as custom mobility products. TMS Mobility will offer power chairs, scooters, chairlifts, and ramps. TMS employs 2 custom seating specialists with years of experience, Kathy Graham and Jeff Burkett, as well as repair technician Stefan Tamplin. For those people who are in a chair for long periods of time, seating becomes critical in avoiding pressure sores as well as skeletal and muscle complications. Owner Eric Black says, "We're excited to be the only locally owned company in Southern Illinois with the ability to service all your mobility needs regardless of the complexity. TMS is glad to call Mount Vernon home. If you or a loved one are in need of our services, give us a call at area code 618-242-8776. That's 618-242-8776. Or feel free to stop by 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Back to Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
And we welcome you back inside Carbondale Community High School from our WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by King City Chrysler. Chris Hugo and Jeff Lonnon alongside, ready to get to know your Central Christian Church starting lineups. Central Christian Church, where you can watch our Friday night and Sunday services online at thenewscentral.com. Central Christian Church, of course, is loving God and loving people. And we will take a gander at those starting lineups as we go ahead and meet the visiting Mount Vernon Rams. Visitors on the scoreboard.
That's right. For the Mount Vernon Rams, Jaron Lydell will start tonight, number 3. Number 4, Braden Fitzgerald's coming off a huge game the other night, Hugo. Where he totaled, I believe, 27 did he get? Just coming off a wonderful offensive game. We'll need that again tonight. Shakari Hawkins will start in the forward spot, number 25. Number 32, Jake Pike, 6-foot junior. And then number 33, Trevor Floda, a 6-foot senior, will round out the lineup for the Mount Vernon Rams. For the Carbondale Terriers, Devontavius Payne, number 11. He's a 6-foot junior. Number 22, Shamark Percy. He's a junior. Number 23, Elijah Bittinger. He's a 6'1 junior. Number 25, Deion Woodley, is a 5'9 senior. And then number 40, Jordan Kelly, is a 6'6", 230-pound sophomore, providing some beef in there for the Carbondale Terriers at the post position. And that is your starting lineups tonight for this South 7 tilt.
Your starting lineups tonight and every night, powered by Central Christian Church. Log on to thenewscentral.com for service times, webcasts, and more information, as well as which lesson is being discussed right now. You can watch their webcasts online Friday and Sundays at thenewscentral.com. Central Christian Church, loving God and loving people. We are packed with scoreboard updates. We will keep you up to date tonight from all around the area. And, of course, having to find out where they are written on my sheet. Nashville uses a 15-2 run in that second quarter to take a 31-16 lead on Pinckneyville at the half. This is on the boys' side. The girls are up 15 on Walther Lutheran after 3, 35-20. And not only that, for our friends who regularly listen to V1047, Oakville's in a regional championship tonight at Valmeyer against Waterloo Jabot. A busy night for Bo Meyer and his staff over there. A busy night for us. We have Woodlawn and Christ Our Rock Lutheran in a regional championship on AM 940. Tomorrow night, it'll be the Waldenville Regional Championship on AM and FM and WMIXsports.com, as the winner of tonight's game between Steelville and Cessna-Valier will take on Christopher tomorrow night. Danny Zerwinski and Jason Hobbs will have the call for that game for you tomorrow night. Jeff Lonnon and Chris Hugo with you here. Glad to be bringing this one to you, as the Rams will be dressed in their away black tonight, orange trim, orange numerics trimmed in white, while the Terriers will be in their home whites. They'll have black trim, black numerics trimmed in silver, and we will tip this one off, getting underway just shy of the 8 o'clock hour at about 7:58. Lead official tonight will be Justin Fetcho. Wait. Yes. I get my Fetchos mixed up. One's a golfer, one's a, I believe now, retired administrator.
Jeff.
What'd I say, Justin?
Yes.
That's Jeff out there.
Yes.
Justin's a golfer.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, we got it straight now. I always do that.
I've earned my pay, and then we haven't had the second go off the clock yet.
There we go. Off of the right arc, there is a good look by Bursey, but has settled for the corner. Coming out of it's Beidinger. Looking off to the right wing for Payne. Devon Tavius, their leading scorer. Haven't seen these Carbondale home whites yet this year, and man, they look good. These are some new unis on the Terriers. Three coming from the right corner is good by Payne. Can't leave him open. He'll burn you every time. The Terriers take an early 3-love lead here to start.
Great white unis and pink socks.
Good look, huh?
It's a good look, especially when the ball goes in like that.
For a great cause. Trevor Flota, deep three from the left wing, in and out, back in. Good three by Trevor Flota. Somewhat quiet the past two games, but comes up with a tying three and the answer there. 7:12 to play in the first. Percy with it off of the left arc. 7:08 to go in the first, trying to blow past off of the baseline. Has to kick back out. That'll be Kelly. Kelly. Has anybody seen Kelly? In fact, he's going to pass off to Payne, who lost a jumper in the lane. It'll be a turnover on Carbondale, the offensive foul.
Yep, he got a little too greedy. Tried to drive it in there when there was nowhere to drive it. Nice charge. Rams going to have to take a few of those. Those little calls are big here coming down the stretch here into the postseason.
You bet they are. Tell you what, if you're tired of offensive fouls, you might be tired of big corporate banking. You have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home. Dix, Mt.Vernon, Woodlawn, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, the official voice of the Rams. Lydell with it right of the circle, just inside the timeline. 6:40 to play in the first. We're tied at 3. Rams and the Terriers from Carbondale. Lydell looking off to Hawk off of the left corner. Coming back to Lydell, deep left wing. 6:30 to play in the first. Left-hander is going to scoop off to Hawk. Shakari Hawkins getting the start tonight in place of Michael Feeser with the injured back. He's out for the night. Fitz going to kick over the corner. Here comes Hawkins. Gives back to Fitz off the left wing. Good ball fake to the right side. Florida wide open. What's another three? It won't matter. What do we have? An illegal screen? I didn't see it. Might be. Foul will be on Jake Pike, and Nails has his first, team's first.
Did not see that away from the ball. Must have been an illegal screen. Did not see it. I cannot comment if I did not see it. Because I can't, as the referees always tell you, Coach, I can't call it if I didn't see it. I hear that a lot.
There you go. Now you get to give it right back. Devon Tavius Payne with it off the left sideline, trying to go corner, gives to Kelly left wing. Looking around for Billinger, who's back in the lineup, and now a nice mid-range jumper by Elijah Beidinger. He'll give the Terriers a 5-3 lead with 5:54 to play in the first. Beidinger, pardon me, the pronunciation changes.
And now Carbondale, little 1-2-2, full court, three-quarter court trap, and here's a steal.
And a great play by Bursey off of the steal. Took it to the length, and it's 7-3 Terriers.
Yeah.
On points off of the turnover.
Yeah, quick timeout by Scott Gamber, because what happened after they made that the jump shot there prior to that steal, they slapped that 1-2-2 three-quarter court press on, and Fitz just got kind of caught in a trap, dribbling the ball to his side, and ball got stolen out of there for a quick layup. And boy, they can run up some points in a hurry on you if that happens. So Scott's now just calling timeout. Coach Gamber is try to get his guys settled down and get into an alignment that will beat the 1-2-2 three-quarter court press.
There you go. This timeout presented by the Medicine Shop at Mt.Vernon. Pleased to announce the opening of TMS Mobility and Rehab. Stop by and let the staff at TMS Mobility and Rehab help you with your standard and custom mobility needs. Ram basketball out of the timeout, trailing 7-3, 5:36 to play in the first. It's into the backcourt. It was side out of bounds on the near side, as you see on My Withers Radio. How about WMIXsports.com? MyWeathersRadio.com. Still active in some parts, but not for the sports crew. Right wing three by Fitz to get the Rams back within one is short. Rebound, Devontavious Payne. Here comes Percy into the front court up the left side. Inside the arc. Ooh, good crossover dribble. It's almost stolen away by Hawkins. He'll come up with it to Pike. Rams have a 4-on-2. Numbers against the Terriers. Fitz gets to go off the glass. It's going to miss it long. Something like that. Rebound to the Terriers. Here is Billinger into the front court. Off a right-hand dribble inside the wing. Now off the block, looking to go up top. Great move to Payne. He's going to back it out with 4:55 to play in the first. We'll have a Rend Lake College player of the game in this one. Rend Lake College, where you can save thousands of dollars on your collegiate education. Log on to rlc.edu, see which of their more than 100 degree and certificate programs is right for you. We're going to have a travel by Carbondale coming off the left side. Gives it right back to the Rams.
There's that press again, but now this is a man press. This is not a zone press. So now they're just going to pick this Mt.Vernon team up man-to-man and put a little pressure on them all over the floor.
See how they come around and react. It's going to be Fitz up top, throws over to Floto off the left wing. Pike with it. Feet on the line, steps free throw line, kicks out to Buddha. Shake had a quick touch, and Hawkins is going to go to Floto. Now left wing and Slidell between the leg dribble, back to the top for Braden Fitzgerald. Back left wing, it's Pike looking around. Here comes Floto. Nope, going to be Fitz on the volleyball line, right side. 4:22 to play in the first. Rams are trailing 7-3 over against Carbondale, I should say. Pike up top. Ooh, a nice seam. Lydell's going to scoop it to the back door. Floated now kicks out. Squandered opportunity. Hawkins looking to recover. No, it's in and out. Left a runner at the mid-post. In and out. Rebound. Went to Billinger. Now Bursey. Back to Billinger at the free throw line. Steps to the volleyball in line. No good. Kelly the rebound. Put back. Yes. And a foul.
Well,
yikes.
You got to check off on the boards, and that time we didn't. And Kelly, who's about 6'6" in there, is probably the tallest player on the floor right now. That's a guy you got to get a body on, because at 6'6" in this basketball game, you can do some damage if you're not careful. Yes.
Scores. We'll get you some in just a moment. Yikes.
Got some scores coming, don't we?
Yes, we do, as Kelly makes the and one. Make it 10-3. Carbondale on top midway through the first quarter. Here from Carbondale. Man, oh man, the Rams' road struggles continue here tonight.
Here comes the press. This is a man, not a zone. It's a man press. No, and now they're going to trap out of it. Now, here we go.
Across the timeline, that's going to be to Fitzgerald's up the left. Right into the circle, it's for Lydell. 3:50 to play in the first. 10-3 ball game. Left-hand dribble. Jaron up top. Crossover gives off to Floto. Steps to the top of the key. Now looks back to the right side. Lydell coming out to get it. Great defense thus far for the Terriers. Has them up 10-3. Ooh, Floto off the left wing. Comes off the screen up top. That was from Reeves. Back to the top for Hawkins. Hawkins, Floto, Reeves, Fitzgerald, and Lydell for Mt.Vernon. 3:29 to play in the first. Senior night for Carbondale. Ooh, an almost steal from Elijah Bittinger. But it's tipped out of bounds. It'll remain with the Mt.Vernon Rams.
Terriers really guarding well right now, Chris. There's just nothing easy inside. They're cutting off the driving lanes. Their hands are up. They're active. There's a lot of energy for them on the defensive end right now.
We might be the slow game tonight. Some of the games are at half already. 3:20 to play in the first. 10-3 Terriers on top. Right sideline, that's Hawkins. Back to Reeves between the circles. Looks off to the right arc for Fitz. Community First Bank of the Heartland. Don't forget Bria and Debbie Ashby in Mt.Vernon. Next time you need personal banking, they will welcome you back to personal banking at Community First Bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Fitzgerald's off the touch. He's off to the left wing. Working back toward the circle. 3 minutes to play in the first. Down 10-3 are the orange and black. Left side, good bounce pass, good hard. Crisp bounce pass to Reeves. Now in the left corner, good cut there by Fitz. Shook it to the right. Now Floto up top for three. Looks like it's short. It is. Rebound will be taken away by number 5, Jerron Warren. And here come the Terriers looking to add to this lead. Up 7, it's 10-3. Wide open up top. Bittinger for 3. No good. Left it long. Bursey the rebound. No look kick out from the left wing. Payne, no look inside. Here comes Warren, an extra step. Yep. Baseline official picks up the walk. That'll be a turnover on the Terriers.
Yeah, and I just had that as the second missed shot from the floor for Carbondale here in this first 6 minutes, or 5.5 minutes. So that kind of cools them off just a little bit. They were on a roll there shooting the basketball.
Amen. And here we go. 2:24 to play. First quarter action. The Rams are down a touchdown, 10-3. Right side, it's going to be Fitz coming around. 2:17 to play. Down 7, needs some points. Reeves right wing. Skip pass will come outside the paint. Hawkins trying to work off a turnaround. Fade jumper is off the back iron. Rebound to Floto. Fighting for it, had it stripped away. Good turnaround by Fitz, no good. Rebound at the back door will be Payne. Here come the Terriers. Up 7, 2:02 to play in the first. Across the timeline and into the corner for Bursey. Steps in past the arc. Looking for the lob play in the lane. Warren not paying attention. Fitzgerald's will pick it up. Turnover Carbondale. Here come the Rams across the timeline with 1:52 down 7. Corner 3 for Flota. No. Going to pull it back down. Step inside. Pivoting around. Finds Fitzgerald's off the rescue. Braden. Great floor awareness there. Passes back right the circle. Braden gets back from Lydell. 3 good. Bang, bang.
Yep. Big basket there. We needed that one. But here they come in transition. We got to get back because the Terriers are on the attack.
Bercy a ball fake, steps inside the arc, throws over to Payne with a minute 27. 10-6, the Rams are back within 4. Nice play, backdoor Bercy, and a foul, no. Oh
Charge.
my, a charge on Devontavious Payne. That'll be his second.
Great job by Clayton Reeves. I mean, he stood in there and he took one with his feet set. He knew it was going to hurt, and it did probably hurt. But you know what? He popped right back up. He's coming out of the game. Great job. Chris, it takes a lot of guts sometimes to take those charges, especially when you're a little undersized and the guy you're going to take one on is about 6 foot and about 200 pounds, and you're about 5'10" and 150.
Oh, there is no doubt about that.
And that time, he did a great job, Clayton that is, taking that charge. Big turnover for the Terriers.
Rams are down 4. It's 10-6 with a minute to play in the first. Deep 3, floated, yes, and the Rams are back within 1 on the floated tray. He has 2 threes on the night, 6. It's 10-9, and with 59 seconds to go, here come the Terriers. Billinger looks off to the right. That's Bittinger with the basketball, looking around, able to find Billinger for 3 off the right. Yes, and he has an answer.
A lot of threes tonight, a lot of threes. Mt.Vernon, they have 3 threes. They do not have a 2-point field goal for their 9 points. That was Carbondale's second 3.
Oh, my. What a night here. Down 4 the Rams with the basketball up top between the circles. Jaron Lydell, and 35 seconds remain in the first quarter.
Carbondale to zone, Chris.
That's going to make a huge difference here for the Rams. They've been successful at times against the zone. Going to have to make their shots. Mitchell with it up top. Back off the right wing. It's Flota. 23 seconds to play in the first. It's 13-9. Off the right sideline, Flota's going to give it back to Lydell and a left-hand dribble for Jaron. Rams could quite possibly be looking for the last shot. We owe you some scores. We'll get those to you in just a moment. Have some 3A scores pouring in. Hoping to get a final here soon from Redbird Arena. 3 from Flota's on the way. It's no good. Back iron rebound will go to Bittinger. And he will lose it out of bounds as time expires. Won't matter. We've reached the end of the first quarter. The Mt.Vernon Rams trail the Carbondale Terriers 13-9. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Southern Illinois now has a better home for sports. It's the all-new WMIXSports.com. Jam-packed with local scores, video highlights, and archives of every local sports broadcast on WMIX. Did your team win? Missed that game-winning shot last night? Didn't catch your favorite coach on the Saturday sports show? WMIXSports.com is right at your fingertips. On your computer, your smartphone, your tablet, or your video game console. It's the all-new WMIXSports.com. Another free service from Withers Broadcasting.
Hi, I'm Bria Ashley with Community First Bank. It's always my goal to make the transition to Community First Bank as easy as possible for our customers. Our handy switch kit helps in doing just that. Whether it's direct deposit, auto transfers, or online banking, I'm here to help. Come see me in our 42nd Street location to open your account today, and let me remind you how banking should be. Community First Bank with locations in Mt.Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. This is Bria Ashley from Community First Bank. You're listening to the Rams on WMIX.
Thank you, Bria. Back here in Carbondale, Rams basketball is powered by Community First Bank. Your community, your choice, your bank, with 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. Some quick scores for you. Woodlawn leads Christ Our Rock 26-13 at the half. Also at the half, Flora leads Mount Carmel 24-19. Sisney leads North Clay 24-23. Steelville doubling up Cesar Valere 30-15. Also at the half, Harrisburg big over Benton 53-16. And after 1, Effingham leads Muhammad Seymour 13-12. Scoreboard updates tonight and every night are powered by Tony Wilton State Farm Insurance. For all of your insurance financial service needs, find Tony Wilt at the corner of 42nd South Watertower, Mt.Vernon, or just look for that white State Farm Jeep around town, where you also find the URL right on the side, TonyWilt.com. 7:50 to play in the first half, just underway. Carbondale having a special pink out night in support of cancer. They asked all cancer survivors to stand up. They all received a standing ovation and a round of applause. It's Ram basketball here. Up top, it's Fitz. 7:36 to play in the first half. It's 13-9er. Carbondale 4. Fitz looking to change it. 3 on the way. Rolls in and out. Rebound underneath. Mitchell. Put back is no good. Rebound to the right. It'll go to Bittinger. Defensive board after the second chance points when it dropped for the Rams. Off of the right side for Carbondale. Here are the Terriers. Dozier got it top. It's all the way to the left now for Bursey. Drops off corner for Billinger. Dozier with it off the deep left wing. Back to the right for Bittinger with 7:13 to play in the second quarter. 4-point game. Carbondale on top, 13-9.
Rams just 3 for 13 from the field now, Chris. They are cold as ice. They need the lid off the basket.
Now you're going foreigner on me. I see what you're up to. 7:07 to play in the first half. It's 13-9. Carbondale on top, looking to add to the lead. Off of the right, that's Dozier. Left-hand dribble, shakes it up top to Bittinger with 6:52. Steps inside. Looking for the turnaround, picked up the dribble, has to give to Bittinger. Throws up from the right elbow, no good, in and out. Rebound to Hawkins. Big defensive board for the junior. And here come the Rams. Lydell into the front court, races. Hands off to the left wing. That's going to be Fitz. Back over to Lydell. Crossover dribble in the lane. Might have gotten away with the travel. Rams get a break. Hawkins in the right corner. Back to the deep right wing for Flota. Lydell is going to settle some things down here and allow the Rams to move the basketball a little bit better. Hawkins with it off the left wing, trying to blow, running fade, no good. Rebound will be poked all the way to top. It's to Lydell. He's going to try to drive. Shimmy's back door. There's Buddha. Yes! Left-handed kiss off the glass by Shakari Hawkins. And the Rams are back within a bucket, 13-11.
That's right, and they needed that basket right there for sure just to get the ice cubes out of the rim, Chris. They're so cold right now from the floor.
You can say that again. Bursey tiptoes the three-point line. No, foot on the line, says the official. Looks like my boy Corey Hastings from Pinckneyville, and that'll be a two-pointer for Bursey. He has 4. And it's 15-11, back to a 4-point lead for the Terriers. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by King City Chrysler. Hertz Rental Car location right there on site at 1603 Broadway. Next time you're going on a trip, check them out. Turned over by the Rams. Bursey's going to come link the floor. Layup's good. Bursey on a 4-0 run. Extends the lead to 17-11 for Carbondale with 5:30 to go.
Yeah, that's a bad turnover, and that's a trapping man-to-man. They're in man, and when the ball goes to his side, they use that boundary as a third defender, and they'll come over and trap.
Lydell's going to come off the baseline racing. Kicks over. Fitz wide open for a 3 to cut in half. No good. Rebound will be to Warren. And here come the Terriers up 6 at 17-11. 5:13 to play in the first. Dozier a rebound, or I should say a shot. Rebound to Mt.Vernon's Travis Mitchell. The shot came from 17 off of the right. 5:04 to play. Flota wide open for an NBA 3. Not going to take it. Goes inside. Yes. There you go, Trevor.
Nice. And it's nice to see him take the three-point fake and put it on the ground, isn't it? I mean,
yes.
Because when you're coaching against Mt.Vernon and you're scouting, I promise you, whenever Flota catches it, the word that you're going to tell your kids is, hey, he's a set shooter. He's going to shoot it all night long. He's not going to be afraid of it, and he can shoot it from 5 feet behind the arc. So you got to have a hand in his face. So to see him ball fake, get the defender in the air, and then put it on the ground, that's a great job by Trevor Flota.
Made the free throw. Nope, missed the free throw. Rebound went to Carbondale. Did not see the shot. So Kelly makes a 3. Or 2. Thought he said 3.
Kelly's first 2 points of the game.
Out of the right corner will come Hawkins. Looks at the top for Flota. 19-13 to Carbondale lead. 4:33 to play in the first half. Brought to you by Community First Bank. Familiar faces may be in different places. Community First Bank keeps growing. Check them out. Dix, Woodlawn, Mt.Vernon, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. Lydell with it at the circle. Looks around for Reeves. Able to find him with 4:18 to play in the first half. Now Fitz with it up top. Steps left elbow. Dribbles back around the perimeter. Stops between the circles with 4:10. Second quarter action from Seadale. The Rams trailing the Terriers 19-13. Lydell throwing back to the right wing for Fitz. Fitz, if you haven't been listening all season, short for Fitzgerald's. Sometimes Fitz just comes out a little bit smoother. The smooth freshman. Reeves is waiting for it at the back door. Hawk's going to go for Flota. Give and go now. Flota gets it right back from Reeves. Inside, using the inside game. Nope. Missed it around, but got the own rebound, and we're going to have a push. That'll be on Trevor Flota. You're going to see some new faces tonight in terms of officials with 1A and 2A boys basketball regional championships going on tonight. And some of the reschedules, there is a shortage of what traditionally would be available officials tonight.
Big basketball night. And how about those Hornets? Last time we heard, they were up at the state tournament getting ready to play for that state title game tomorrow night if they win this evening.
Yes, sir, as we are trying to get you scores from around the area. We'll get you a huge scoreboard update in your Second Chance Auto halftime show. Bittinger with it up top, goes off to the left. Bursey's going to get a touch. Now it's Dozier looking inside for Kelly. Ooh, that's going to be tipped out of bounds by Hawkins. That would have been a clean turnover, but it's tipped out of bounds.
Yeah.
And now Carbondale gets a chance.
Shikari should have just kept his hands down on that one. That one was heading for the pink section over there of Carbondale Terrier fans, student body, all pinked out tonight over there in the end bleachers.
Wow. We have a final score from you from Redbird. We'll get that to you in just a moment. Alan Billinger with the basketball for Carbondale. Backs out with the right-hand dribble. Now looking to attack off the dribble drive. Woolley coming from the short corner. Throws to the top for Bursey. Back to the left wing, Bittinger. 3:06 to play in the first half. Looks inside. Had a touch by Lydell, but gets the bucket anyway. Big bucket for Elijah Bittinger. Unofficially 4 on the night. It's 21-13. The Carbondale lead is 8 with 2:56 to play in the first half.
Rams cold shooting really hurting them right now. They got to get a bucket to go here and then get back and make a stop. Carbondale back in man-to-man.
See how it works. Out of the right corner comes Hawkins. Back to the top for Flota. 2:43 to go. Freeze with it off the left arc. Top. Here comes Fitz. No looker over to Clayton. Clayton's going to dribble in. Mid-post. Has to kick back out. Fitz, 3 on the way. No good. It's off the back iron. Rebound tipped around by Bittinger. Ridden Lake College Player of the Game will come your way in our post-game show. See how you can save thousands of dollars on a collegiate education at rlc.edu. A move so good it was illegal by Bittinger. Turnover Carbondale. And the Rams get a bit of respite here with 2:21 to play in the first half. Down 8, it's 21-13. We can't do it without our booster sponsors. Sarah Staley of Country Financial, one of those boosters. Tomorrow is the day that anything could happen. We hope you're ready. When you meet with Sarah Staley at Country Financial in Mt.Vernon, you get a one-on-one relationship and a plan that meets your goals. Country Financial, what's your idea of financial security? How about some ball security for the Rams? Off the first miss by Hawkins. A rebound to be tipped up top to Buddha himself. Left of the circle now, that is Lydell looking for a crossover dribble outside. Gives off to Flota. 2 minutes to play in the first half, 21-13 Carbondale. Rams are down 8. Flota with the basketball. Gives to Lydell between the circles. Off to the right side, stops elbow, slid a little bit, but maintained the dribble. Reeves off a touch to Fitz off of the right wing, looking to attack off the dribble. Good ball, fake, but no, left it long off the glass. And the rebound to the Terriers with 1:35 to play in the first half. Ooh, and a good move, and that's going to be a blocking foul. Great move coming off the left side by the Terriers, leaning right into Clayton Reeves. He'll pick up his first foul.
And the Rams are just 2 for 10 now in the second quarter. And if I add that to the first quarter totals, that would make them 5 for 21 up to this point in the game from the floor, Chris. And you can't win too many games shooting 5 for 21.
No, sir. It's going to be a lob into Kelly. Uses the height. It goes up and over Jaron Lydell. He has 2 more on the night, and it's 23-13. Double-digit lead. It's the largest for Carbondale. 23-13. 1:25 to play in the first half. Lydell throws it over to Flota from the right sideline. Now off of the right arc. That is going to be Hawkins. 1:19 to play in the first half. Fitzgerald gets it between the circles. Backs it up to the right. Now throws off left side. Coming around was Lydell. The Rams are moving right to left as you look at your radio. Left wing for Flota. Dribbles to the top, looking for Fitz off the bounce pass. Kelly's there to stop him. He's going to come. Off baseline, swatted away. Blocked shot by Kelly, and here come the Terriers with less than a minute. Up 10, it's 23-13. Bittinger, pardon me. The fade jumper outside the paint, rolls off the back iron. Tipped back by Kelly's there.
Yep. Got to check the big guy off. Again, 6'6", he's the biggest guy on the floor. Got to get a body on him, and that time the Rams do not get a body on him again, and he comes in from behind and tips it in.
He's putting his own stamp on this one. Speaking of which, if you can put a logo on it, All Stars and Stitches can probably print it for your school, organization, or business. See Big Dave at All Stars and Stitches just west of Benton High School, or call 435-5555. Rams with the basketball, 23 seconds to play here in the first half. It's 25-13. Rams are probably going to look for the last shot here. The regular season finale from Carbondale. Carbondale with a 12-point advantage over the Rams here. The Rams need to make a move. 7 seconds to play in the half. Fitzgerald's with it. Deep right wing, steps to the top. Reeves will try a 3. It's blocked. And no, what's going to happen? It's going to be a foul. Are you kidding me? As he was shooting from three-quarter court, there's a foul. No, okay.
I don't think so. I think it's going to be Mt.Vernon ball.
Foul is on Carbondale with 7/10 of a second left to go here in the half.
7/10, you can catch and shoot here. It's not a tip situation, but you'd like to think you could throw something toward the rim and not away from it. He's about at the half line throwing this ball in. He's just going to throw it up there to Flota, and
it'll be tipped away by the Terriers on the tip. We've reached the end of the first half. The Mt.Vernon Rams trail the Carbondale Terriers 25-13 at the break. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
What is good sports talk, really? Around these parts, it's the WMIX Saturday Sports Show. Every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news. With a vast assortment of interviews and knowledgeable in-studio discussion. It's the most content-driven local sports show on the radio dial. And it's every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news. Only on AM 940 and WMIXSports.com, where you can listen on your computer, smartphone, or any device. It's all made possible by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be.
It's finally here. The new WMIX website has hit the internet. Log on to WMIX94.com on your computer, tablet, or mobile device. Make an eQuest. That's right. One click and your request hits our studio. You can even get to know our air staff. Find easier access to WMIX on the Twitterverse and Facebook. Stay up to date on local events along with local news, sports, weather, obits, and more. It's the all-new WMIX94.com, another free service from Withers Broadcasting. That's WMIX94.com.
America is a nation on wheels. Everyone has at least one automobile. We use them for shopping, work, everything we do. But they can be a threat. Some accidents can't be prevented. Your professional Pekin Insurance Agency, Page Insurance on Crownview in Mt.Vernon, can help protect you from a large financial loss when an accident happens. Call Page Insurance today at 242-7000 about low-cost auto insurance from Pekin Insurance. Ask them about the many money-saving discounts that are available. Depend on your hometown professional. Pekin Insurance.
The technology in the 2013 Ford Fusion keeps you connected with the world and with your car. Hi, Roy Schmidt Ford dealer, Ford Square, Mt.Vernon. Available sync with My Ford Touch allows you to keep your hands on the wheel and your eyes on the road while you play your favorite music, control the interior climate, and make or receive phone calls, and receive turn-by-turn directions. The new suspension system delivers a smooth ride, and for peace of mind, the available intelligent all-wheel drive system gives you traction when you need it most. Already affordable, you can save $1,000 in retail customer cash on a 2013 Fusion with a 2.5-liter Durotech inline-4 engine at Ford Square, 1501 Broadway in Mt.Vernon, Illinois, and see all of our inventory online at FordSquare.com.
Hi, this is Monica Wilt, Relationship Banker with People's National Bank in Mt.Vernon. People's National Bank is focused on providing the best possible customer service and products to meet the needs of our customers. If you aren't receiving the products and service you deserve, maybe it's time to make a change. Change the name of your bank for the last time and make the switch to People's National Bank.
People's National Bank. Proudly serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC.
This is Rams basketball on WMIX. The Second Chance Auto Halftime Show starts now.
And we welcome you back inside Carbondale Community High School. Chris Hugo, Jeff Lonnon, Jeff Crow, Avery Barton back in our Mt.Vernon studio tonight. And, of course, you can watch it online at WMIXSports.com. This is your Second Chance Auto Halftime Show. Mt.Vernon Rams trail Carbondale at the half, 25-13. Of course, we'll have your Heartland Accounting halftime stats coming up. We'll also get you a Tony Wilt scoreboard update. But tax refund season is here, and if you're in the market for a vehicle, Second Chance Auto has never had a better selection. No fancy gimmicks, just 32 years of honest deals, instant approval, and bank rate financing. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mt.Vernon. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll either have your Heartland Accounting halftime stats or a Tony Wilt scoreboard update. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
You'll notice right away that Second Chance Auto doesn't depend on fancy sales gimmicks. Instead, you'll only find honest deals with no credit checks and instant approval. Take your income tax rebate and use it on the great quality used vehicle you really want. Cars, trucks, minivans, along with small, mid-size, and full-size SUVs. Most priced under $10,000 with 3-month or 3,000-mile warranty. Family-owned for over 32 years. Serving the families in our region. Located on Route 142 East in Mt.Vernon. Call 244-4582.
With 2 new hospitals, trusted physicians, and dedicated staff, it's clear that our local healthcare industry is helping to make our community stronger every day. Hi, I'm Terry Prosize, commercial lender and healthcare banking specialist at Community First Bank. I'm putting over 20 years of healthcare and business experience to work for our medical community and local businesses. Whether you have an expanding physician practice, an existing business, or hoping to start a new business, I have the financial prescription for you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mt.Vernon, Woodlawn, Dixon. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing.
This is Rams basketball on WMIX. Powered by Community First Bank.
Welcome back to an unnecessarily loud Carbondale Community High School. Chris Hugo and Jeff Lonnon alongside for your Second Chance Auto halftime show. Again, it's tax refund season at Second Chance, and they have never had a better selection. It is your largest selection of pre-owns priced under $10,000 in one location. All at Second Chance Auto, proud sponsors of the Rams off of Route 142 East in Mt.Vernon. We'll take a look at your Heartland Accounting halftime stats in just a moment. First, we're going to give you a quick look at some scores from around the region here tonight. After 3 quarters, Woodlawn leads Christ-Our Rock Lutheran 49-19. Mount Carmel trailing Flora 39-33. Also after 3 quarters, Ziegler Royalton and Thompsonville are tied at 26. Nashville leads Pinckneyville 44-23. Harrisburg all over Benton 63-25. Also after 3, Carlisle trailing Central 36-28. T-Town leads Vandalia 57-35. Halftime scores that we know of. Sisney led North Clay 24-23. Steelville all over Sesser 30-15. After 3, Jabot leads Oakville 37-26. Gallatin County leads NCOE 50-30. And in 3A action tonight, after 1, Cahokia leads Marion 20-19. Yes, that's right, just 20-19. Althoff comes back to take a halftime lead over the Orphans 18-16. And also at the half, Effingham leads Muhammad Seymour 23-18. Congratulations to Wayne Hardy, the Nashville Hornets. They beat Walther Lutheran tonight, 50-29. They will play for a state title tomorrow against the winner of the second semifinal tonight. St. Thomas More, the favorite in that one, of course, the number 1 seed in the state of Illinois. That scoreboard update is presented by Tony Wilt, State Farm Insurance. He is glad to help your family with all of their insurance needs. Give his office a call. Find him on the web at TonyWilt.com or look for the white State Farm Jeep around town. Rams trail Carbondale at the half, 25-13. We'll take a look at your Heartland Accounting halftime stats after the break. This is Rams basketball, Second Chance Auto halftime show from WMIX Sports.
What is good sports talk, really? Around these parts, it's the WMIX Saturday Sports Show. Every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news, with a vast assortment of interviews and knowledgeable in-studio discussion. It's the most content-driven local sports show on the radio dial. And it's every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news, only on AM 940 and WMIXSports.com, where you can listen on your computer, smartphone, or any device. It's all made possible by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. At Banterra, we understand that banking is a relationship. It's a friendly face that knows your name, understands your needs, supports your goals. Banterra offers a complete range of personal and business banking products with competitive rates and loans that range from small projects to multi-million-dollar opportunities. We offer conveniences such as online banking, mobile banking, and direct deposit. For a strong community bank with exceptional customer service, Banterra is a smart choice for your banking needs. Banterra Bank, a proud supporter of Southern Illinois high school sports. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Daily schedules, scores, video, and more. Log on to WMIXSports.com. Back to the Rams on WMIX.
And we welcome you back to your Second Chance Auto halftime show. Rams basketball, of course, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland with 5 Jefferson County branches and responsive quality service for all of your accounts. Community First Bank would like to be the first to say, welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. Chris Hugo and Jeff Lonnon alongside. It's tax refund season at Second Chance Auto. Their selection has never been more impressive. Check them out off of Route 142 East in Mt.Vernon. Or remember that they have the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles priced under $10,000 in one location. 25-13 here at the break. The Rams trail Carbondale by a dozen.
Scoring.
Yes, sir.
Won't take long for the Rams. And I can just kind of go down this real quick. Braden Fitzgerald's had 3 points in the first half. Shakari Hawkins had 2 points. And Trevor Flota had 8 points, including 2 threes, for a grand total of 13 points for the Rams. For Carbondale, Bollinger had 3 points. Devontaneous Payne had 3. Bursey had 4. Elijah Bittinger had 6, and then the leading scorer for the Terriers, of course, was their fine post player, Jordan Kelly, who had 9 points. And of note, and I'm just looking over this, the Rams shot 21.7% from the field. That's 5 for 23. But of those 23 attempts, 11 of those were three-point baskets, or three-point attempts. And that's a lot of threes. I think if you're looking at it from Scott Gamber's standpoint, if they're not going in, because you really have a severe rebounding disadvantage under the hoop. with Carbondale here with their six kid Kelly, who's done very well on the boards on both ends. And I think that Scott's probably looking for a few more field goals inside the arc this half, a few more good looks inside, and maybe get to the free throw line with a dribble drive, because other than the one time that I think Trevor Flota drove the ball to the basket, and I think Fitz took it a couple times, the Rams have just settled for perimeter jump shots, and it shows because the Rams, Chris, according to my records, tried one free throw the entire half, and that's the one Flota got on the and one when he laid it in.
That'll make it.
Got to make some things happen with a dribble drive. Can't settle for three-pointers all night long. It's just not a good way to win basketball games.
There you have it. Carbondale will start with the basketball in the second half. Kelly, a baseline jumper, falls short. Rebound. Oh, over the top. Rebound by Bittinger. Saves it to Bursey. 7:44 to play here in the third quarter. Just underway. Second half action. And Pike comes up with a big steal in the backcourt. Those halftime stats were calculated by Heartland Accounting. Let your business get started right at Heartland Accounting, your small business expert. 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B. Jaron Lydell appears to have maybe been poked in the eye.
Yeah.
7:39 to play in the third quarter, 25-13. It's still your halftime score, 12-point ball game, as the Rams are still looking for a conference road win, but trailing after two.
And here's the thing, too, and I didn't get to this in my little spiel there, but Mt.Vernon's only turned the ball over 4 times the whole game, Chris. I mean, that's excellent. I mean, you show me a team who only turns it over 4 times a half. I mean, in high school basketball, it's phenomenal. I mean, you know, it just is. And yet they only were able to score 13 points. And, again, I think it's just shot selection and then, you know, just heating up a little bit, period. I mean, we missed some inside shots, too. I mean, you got to remember, we tried 11 threes, but there's 12 other shots we took there. 12 other shots we took there that didn't fall. So, turnovers were good. It's just that we got to get the lid off the basket, take better shot selections, and try to drive it to the basket, get on the free throw line. Looks like he's in some pain, Chris.
It doesn't look like he's feeling well.
No, is it his elbow? Looks like it may be his elbow or his shoulder.
Thought initially maybe he had gotten poked in the eye, but that does not appear to be the case. He'll be helped off, and they will keep that elbow in place. For the Rams, it'll be Jake Pike, Braden Fitzgerald, Trevor Flota, Shakari Hawkins, and Clayton Reeves for Scott Gamber's crew. It's the walking wounded over there on the bench. Tom Portner, of course, the broken wrist. Michael Fieser's back, you name it. Inbound length of the floor from Pike to Flota. Pike gets it back, 7:36 to play in the third. 25-13, Rams down a dozen. Pike into the front court. Ooh, crossover dribble to the top of the key. Going to throw out to Flota between the circles. Hawkins going to come around from the right point. Gives off left side for Fitz. Going to back out. Fitz going to take over the point capability here and still try to score. Hawkins, a nice move. The runner is going to be off glass, but short rebound will come to Bittinger. Billinger is going to come off the left, however, and that's going to be a blocking foul on Clayton Reeves, and 2 shots for Billinger at the line as Reeves tried to draw the charge, but he'll pick up the block. Great effort by Clayton.
Yep. Clayton's scrapping. He's one of the smallest players on the floor right now, but he is scrapping. I think they're all scrapping. It's just the ball won't go in the basket. You know, when you can't make a shot, that's tough. I mean, there's no way to coach through that. It's just hard to play through it. You know, it's just very, very difficult when the ball just won't go in the basket for you. And hopefully the lid will come off here sooner or later, because right now we got a 13-point basketball game and they're extending on us, Chris.
Well, it's Baker's dozen, about to turn into 14 if he makes a second. Alan Billinger makes both. 27-13, 14-point ball game, 7:06 to play in the third, presented by Community First Bank. For residential loans, see Joanne Joy at Community First Bank of the Heartland, with locations in Mt.Vernon, Dix, Woodlawn, and Ina. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. 6:56 to play in the third. First, of course, the official voice of the Rams and Lady Rams on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. Flota with it off of the right wing. Right-hand dribble trying to curl around to the block. Underneath, worked underneath Kelly. That's going to be a foul on Kelly. Goes up and over Flota, and Trevor's going to go to the line to shoot 2 on the delayed call.
And just what we said, take the ball to the basket, get to the free throw line, and that's just what Trevor did. He did the same thing in the first half. He faked the 3, took it to the rim. Did the same thing there. He didn't fake the 3 because he wasn't behind the arc when he caught it, but he took the ball to the rim, and this is really the only second and third free throws for the Rams in the whole game, all by Trevor Flota.
Free throw for Trevor is good. He makes the first. He'll have another. We're in the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios tonight, driven by Ford Square, 1501 Broadway in Mt.Vernon. It's where the best number rests. FordSquare.com as well. Second free throw, no good. Bursey, the rebound. Link the floor. Nope, pass inside Kelly. Ooh, what a rim grabber by Kelly off of the finger roll. Kelly's having a big night. He's now in double digits.
Transition defense. Got to get back. Here's the 1-2-2 3/4 court press.
Let's see. Pike off of the right sideline. Rams are down 15 and a pass. It'll be stolen away. It was intended to go underneath the defense, but a great layup now for Billinger. It's stolen away by Bittinger, who got it to Billinger off the left side. It is now 31-14, and Carbondale's up 17.
No.
Uh-oh. Dangerous passing by the Rams, and this is going to remain with Mt.Vernon as it was tipped away by Carbondale. It'll be off of Carbondale.
And they just popped that little 1-2-2 on us when we weren't suspecting it, and they did the same thing in the first half. Got a steal and almost got another steal there. They are back in man now.
Right elbow out to the wing now. That was Hawkins. Leaving it for Fitzgerald off the short corner. Long two on the way is no good. It's short rebound to Bursey. Wise move by Bursey. Now he'll lob it up ahead. Good tip. Oh, my. Devontavious Payne fouled off to the right. That was a good tip by Bittinger. Off of the lob pass from Bursey. And it's 33-14. Carbondale, who Devontavious Payne has not had many on the night. He now has 5, but he'll look for 6 to the line on the end one.
I'm not going to lie to you. That was a pretty play. I mean, that was one of the best plays we've seen here.
It was Valpo-esque without being Valpo.
It was. But unfortunately, again, transition defense is so important, and we didn't get back in another transition basket, which they've gotten here early in the second half. I think that's the third one they've gotten. 2 off of that press, and that one just was just a plain transition break that ended up with a fine play at the other end and a layup and an and one for Carbondale. Rams are in some trouble here.
See what kind of trouble they're in. The Medicine Shop in Mt.Vernon pleased to announce the opening of TMS Mobility and Rehab. TMS Mobility and Rehab can help you with all of your standard and custom mobility needs. They present you this time out, 33-14. Rams down 19. Could be 20, and that's when they're going to be in trouble. If that hits 20 points with 5:46 left in the third, sure, plenty of time left, but you do not want to be down 20. You do not want him to make this free throw.
No, you don't. And the other thing is on the other end, you got to keep driving it at the basket. You got to get yourself on the line and try to create some points with the clock stopped, because when you get down by 20, that's the only way you're really probably going to come back, is you got to get that clock stopped and start scoring those singles on the line and just kind of inch your way back. Try to get it to within 9 or 10 by the end of the third, and then you got a chance to, a realistic chance to cut into it and win the game at the end. So there's still quite a bit of time left, but it's getting down to the point where we got to do something.
Free throw good by Payne. He has 6 points on the night. Rams have done a great job on Payne, but it's been Kelly who has stepped up for Carbondale. 5:46 to play in the third. Down 20. It's 34-14. Deep in the backcourt, it's Pike. Dribbles across the timeline in a slow manner.
There's that steal again.
And now Payne's going to tip it away. Reeves is going to pick up the foul on the back tap, trying to pick the pocket of Devontavious Payne. It'll be the third team foul. That'll be the third on Clayton Reeves.
Quick hands, quick feet by the Terriers. Just a little bit quicker than the Rams right now.
How about Sarah Staley, our booster sponsor, Country Financial Agent? What you don't know or understand about your existing policies can end up hurting you and your family. With the right help from Country Financial, almost any family can achieve financial security. Develop a plan to meet your goals with your Country Financial representative in Mt.Vernon, Sarah Staley. Shot from the right is no good by the Terriers. That looked to be Billinger, and there's going to be a rebound by Fitzgerald, but a foul possibly on Shamark Bursey. It will be, and that'll be their second.
It's just the second shot they've missed here in this third quarter. They've shot the ball so well all night long. It's just hard to combat that. Here comes that 1-2-2 3/4 course, diamond and one press.
Up the right side, floated from Fitz out of the backcourt. Right corner, bad time for hiccups. Hawkins throws back to the top between the circles. Fitz right-hand dribble, switches to his left, jump stop in the lane, off left block, no good. Rebound to Payne, and here come the Terriers looking to extend this 20-point lead. It's 34-14. Off of the right, there's Bursey. Looking inside, bounce pass off the right elbow. Turnaround from Kelly's no good. Rebound will go to Hawkins. Into the front court against Kelly. Trying to blow past him left. Does so. Heads to the hoop, and it's going to be a charge. Would have been goaltending, but it'll be a charge. Had the right idea, attacked the basket, but falls victim to the offensive player control foul. There you go.
Yeah, well, they attacked the basket just like we talked about. We've attacked it a lot better this second half, but we just can't get anything to fall. It seems like something bad is happening with everything we try to do, especially driving it to the basket. Fitz had a nice drive last time and just couldn't get the layup to go.
Fact. Now length of floor play off of the block, rolling off the left side. That's Jerron Warren.
That's his first two. Carbondale stays in the press.
It's 36-14. Carbondale really pulling away here off the corner. Good ball fake there by Hawkins. Couldn't get past Bittinger off of the baseline. Throws right wing for Fitz with 4:24 to play. Third quarter action. Rams are down 22. Pike looking to cut it to 19. Does. Big three from the corner by Jake Pike, and the Rams have a field goal finally. Pike steals it away and gets the foul. Got the bucket, stole it away off the baseline, worked inside, and now Pike could have a 6-point play rolling.
5 points in a matter of about 3 seconds, and could be 6. You don't see that very often, Chris.
No, sir. I was looking down, getting ready to congratulate the Woodlawn Cardinals as they win their 6th. Wait, how many is this now? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 6 consecutive regional titles for the Woodlawn Cardinals. 69-25 is their victory over Christ Our Rock Lutheran. So the Cardinals head back to Altamont. Pike makes the free throw. 16-point game here. Big 6-point swing for Jake Pike. Into the front court for Carbondale. Billinger with the basketball. Warren sets the screen. Up top, now going to pull up from the left elbow. No good. Glances off front iron. Rams need this to maybe make a comeback. It's going to be Fitzgerald into the front court. Inside the paint. Nope. Kicks out Reeves. Wide open for 3 spots up.
Yeah.
Good. Big 3 by Clayton Reeves. Timeout, Carbondale.
9-0 run, and that happened in about 30 seconds, Chris. Isn't that amazing? Jake Pike just hits a shot out of the corner from 3, steals the ball, lays it back in, gets fouled, makes a free throw. Carbondale chucks up a bad shot on the other end. Clayton drains a 3, and you just made up 9 points. That's how crazy this game can be and how fast you can come back in this game. Now that 20-point lead is gone. It's now 13. Still 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Plenty of time to cut this thing down to single digits.
They need to do just that. The Harrisburg Bulldogs are regional champions as well. They defeat Benton tonight 77-46. Marion leading Cahokia at the half. Marion leads Cahokia 37-36. That is at the break. Scores are presented by Tony Wilt, State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance financial service needs, see Tony. Find that white State Farm Jeep around town. Give him a call at his office or log on to TonyWilt.com. Like a good neighbor.
Steal.
State Farm is there. Good back tap, I believe, by Pike. Recovered by Fitz in the front court. Carbondale turns it over again. Fitz fighting his way to the basket. Percy's going to pick up the foul. And just like that, Mt.Vernon Rams are battling back.
Yep. Carbondale Terrier fans getting a little antsy up here by us.
As they probably should. It'll be an inbound, side of the bounds, right between the scores table and Mt.Vernon bench. Fitzgerald's going to leave it for Reeves off the left. Looking for Pike up top. 3:37 to play in the third. Powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland, the official voice of the Rams. Deep right wing, Fitzgerald's with the basketball. Going to roll with a left hand dribble. Throws off to the left side for Pike. Skip pass will come to the right wing. Floater. Side steps right. Goes baseline. Short corner. No good. Rebound will be tipped out of bounds by the Rams. It'll remain with Carbondale. Or come to Carbondale. My, oh my.
Big opportunity there, but now the Rams are going to put a little full court pressure on, a little diamond and one pressure.
36-23. The Rams are down 13. It was 20 a moment ago. Rams put together a nice little run here. 3:18 to play into the front court. Billinger leaves it for Bittinger off to the right. Ooh, good crossover dribble. Comes up. Right baseline jumper is good. Delayed the shot. Able to clear the D. Bittinger has 6 on the night.
Tough shot.
Off of the right, it's Flota. Steps right wing. Left-hand dribble. 3 minutes to play in the third quarter. 38-23. Rams are back down 15. And nice play inside to Pike. He torted the body. Got 2 more points, and he has all 8 of his points in this third quarter.
He has all 8 of the points and 8 of 9 of the Rams' points. It's Jake Pike, instant offense for the Rams.
Off of the right, that's Bittinger off of the sideline. Left-hand dribble to the paint, going to be poked away, but recovered by Bittinger off the body. Off glass and good. Good play by Bittinger. He has a last 4 points for the Terriers. He now has 8 on the night. Lucky play, good break for Carbondale. Fits in the front court, going to go off glass, foul. Going to leave it short, though. Had a nice play off of the right, trying to get inside the paint. Used the glass, but threw it a little hard. And now Fitz will go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah.
Hard to believe Braden just has a 3 on the night.
Here's the thing. I got Bittinger for 10, and I know he only has 8. Now I got to figure out where the other 2 went, Hugo. I hate it when I do that.
We'll get there. Free throw good by Fitzgerald.
It's his first point of the second half.
Red Lake College Player of the Game will come your way in our post-game show. Red Lake College, where you can save thousands of dollars on your college education. See which degree or certificate program is right for you at RLC. 2:27 to go in the third. Fitzgerald's at the line, shooting the back end of 2. Made the first. Will he make the second? Yes, he will. 13-point game again, 40-27. Rams need to come up with more turnovers. Dozier across the timeline for Carbondale. Between the circles, throws over to the right side, Woolley. Back right of the circle, there's Devontavius Payne. Been fairly quiet tonight with 6 points. Up top, don't want to awaken the sleeping giant. Coming off the left, it's Dozier. 2:10 to play, third quarter, 40-27. The Rams down 13. Wow. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter. We are at WMIX Sports. We're on Facebook as well. Nice runner in the lane, left short by Payne. Rebound to Hawkins. And here come the Rams in the front court with 1:55 off of the right wing. Deep three, Flota off the mark. No, it's good. 40-30, and the Rams have cut it to 10.
There you go. Just like that, we're back to 10.
Like a knuckle puck, that one went in there. Knuckle ball, you could call it. 40-30. 1:39 to play in the third quarter, and here come the Rams. Dozier with it off the left for the Terriers. Ooh, Woolley. Nice ball fake, trying to go right, throws over to Bittinger. He's going to take his three. Hot hand, no. Rebound. Ooh, good job by Woolley. Going to kick it. Bittinger, the runner in the lane, soft, and a foul. You got to be kidding me. Where on Earth, Mars, Pluto, or Neptune is that a foul? But that's going to be a foul on the Rams, and that'll send Carbondale to the line. A flaccid shot turns into 2 from the line for the Terriers. No good on the first.
Are you okay now?
I'm good.
Okay. All right, let's move on.
Need something to get going. 1:23 to play in the third quarter. Bittinger at the line, shooting the back end of 2.
Hey, we've scored 16 points in the last 3 minutes. That's got to get you going a little bit.
Oh, yeah, they've done a great job.
Slowly chiseling away at this lead.
1-2 that time by Elijah Bittinger at the line. 11-point game with 1:23 to play in the third. 41-30 is your score. Rams will have a link to the floor inbound. It'll be Jake Pike to trigger, left to the right of the basket heap.
Full court pressure again. This has worked for the Terriers off and on this entire game.
Oh. And the baseball pass is going to be too long. They had the right idea, tried to play a little too quickly. Flota goes into some chairs off of the deep baseline. Rick Moss will help him up. He looks good in pink. And it'll be Carbondale basketball.
Well, they didn't put anybody back, and it was a man press, so they just kind of faked up and took off and ran, and we threw a long bomb, and it was we were wide open there, but the pass from Jake Pike just a little bit long. He threw it out of bounds on the other end.
Ooh, and what a move by Woolley. Trying to fake it in, coming off to the left for Payne. Looking inside, Reeves does a great job, but Clayton's going to pick up his 4th foul. And that'll be foul number 6 on the Rams.
Next one will be bonus for the Terriers, and that's going to be big for them. However, Terriers have 5 of their own, so Rams can pick up a couple more here or get the Terriers to foul them a couple more times. We'll get a free throw contest here in the fourth quarter, which is kind of what you want when you're down by 11.
Quick inbound will come to Bittinger off the left arc with 1:16 to play in the third. 41-30, Kelly finds himself all alone. A blown assignment leads to a Kelly jumper off the left block, and it's 43-30, back to a 13-point game. Travis Mitchell with it, deep left wing. Looks like we have Mitchell, Hawkins, Pike, Flota, and Fitz for the Rams. Less than a minute to play. Hawkins going to come around far side, pulls up from 18, no good. Rebound will go to Billinger. Stolen away Flota, and that's going to be a late foul call on Trevor.
Yep.
That'll be his second.
That's going to be the 7th team foul now on the Rams, and that's going to send Carbondale to the line now. And from now on out, Chris, Carbondale will be in the bonus, shooting 1-1. And that's obviously going to be a situation where if the Rams can just get to the end of this quarter here and just stop the bleeding and not have anything else real bad happen, I think they still have a chance in the fourth quarter the way they've been scoring the ball here in the last 4 or 5 minutes.
I think you're absolutely right. 43-30. Carbondale on top by 13. 48 seconds to play in the third quarter. Doug Gardner, who's into the ball game, has it at the circle with 43 seconds left. Third quarter action from Carbondale. Rams need points. Into the corner, left side, that's going to be Fitzgerald's. No trade try, instead has to come to Flota. He'll swing it around to the right for Gardner. Off the right baseline, Hawkins with it. Looking to eye up a shot, trying to work inside. Good jump stop, leaves it short. It'll fall off the iron, tipped rebound by Flota will come ahead. And here comes Woolley into the front court for Carbondale. Benninger is going to direct traffic with 15 seconds back to Billinger. Off of the circle, Devontavious Payne will get a touch. The Rams are down 13. Carbondale wants the last shot. They smell the blood in the water. Payne a long three, no good. Rebound tipped away and a foul.
Yep.
Nice.
They tried to go for blood there, hit a three on the Rams at the buzzer, and he just missed off the front iron, and then Carbondale got caught over the back. 1.8 seconds here, Chris. Let's see if they throw something long.
See what they can get. Pike with 1.8 seconds. Link at the floor. Trigger. It'll be to Flota. Just outside of half court. Three on the way. No good. And that'll end our third quarter. The Mt.Vernon Rams trail Carbondale 43-30. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois proudly welcomes Dr. Brian Steinke to their medical staff. Dr. Steinke earned his medical degree at the University of Illinois in Chicago and has degrees in anatomy and physiology from UC Berkeley, and he brings prestigious credentials to the center. Dr. Steinke is a gifted physician and contributor to orthopedic textbooks. Call 618-242-3778 or visit their informative website at orthocenter-si.com.
Do you farm or operate an agriculture-based business? Then Community First Bank is for you. Hi, I'm Steve Down, Agribusiness Lending Officer at Community First Bank. With our roots firmly planted in Jefferson County, we offer the stability, strength, and personal attention that you deserve. Community First Bank wants to be your financial partner. Customized products for both your personal and farm banking needs. Stop by any of our 5 convenient Jefferson County locations to see how we can help your business grow.
Community First Bank with locations in Mt.Vernon, Woodlawn, Dixonitis. Denver FDIC, Equal Housing.
This is Joe David Cummins from Community First Bank. You're listening to the Rams on WMIX.
Back to Carbondale Community High School after 3 quarters. The Rams trail Carbondale 43-30. WMIX, WMIXsports.com. I'm Chris Hugo. Jeff Lonnon is alongside. Jeff Crow is with us as well. Avery Barton is back at our Mt.Vernon studios.
Fourth quarter time. Here we go. Let's see what the Rams have.
Crunch time for the orange and black. Off of the right wing, it's Hawkins. Back to Gardner at the circle with 7:52 to play. Down 13, it's Fitz. Off of the right wing, looking to work to Pike. Nope, it's going to step through the circle, come back to the right off the Woolley. Dion Woolley, one of the seniors honored tonight for Carbondale. 7:40 to play. Big three from Fitz is going to be short. Rebound fought for in the corner. Flota comes away with it. Working against the double team. Throws it to Fitzgerald. Great catch by Braden. Back to Flota coming out of the left corner. 7:25 to play in the fourth. We are powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking with 5 Jefferson County locations. Dougie Doug, a three. Yes! Doug Gardner with a big three off of the bench. Back within 10 of the Rams and a huge bucket by Doug Gardner.
That's huge. He's been sitting over there for 3 quarters, Hugo, and he just comes off and cans a three. Amazing shot.
We are in the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios driven by King City Chrysler. Find them online at kingcitychrysler.com. And what a great shot by Devontavious Payne. Off the short corner left side. Makes it a 12-point game again, 45-33. Gardner with it off the circle. Left-hand dribble, looks off to the right for Fitz. There's Payne to greet. Back to Gardner at the circle. Of course, due to some injuries and now foul trouble, the Rams are playing. Fitzgerald's and Flota, their starters, no worries. Hawkins, a 6-man off the bench. Pike, a starter. Gardner getting some time. 3 out of the other corner? No, not this time. It'll be a rebound tipped away to Gardner inside. He tapped that time but got the bucket. Probably should have gotten a foul call for his effort, but he has a 5-0 run for the Rams.
Get back.
And now Bursey makes a nice move to the basket and a great layup off the right side. Beats the Ram defense.
It's that transition defense. They make one throw down the floor, 2 dribbles, and it's a layup. You got to get back, guys.
47-35, 6:10 to play in the fourth. We'll get you a scoreboard update. Congratulate some of our regional champions in a moment.
Get in there.
As Hawk makes a move from the left side, and he has a lot of potential. If he can get into the weight room and continue doing what he's doing as a senior next season, Shakari Hawkins goes to the line to shoot 2.
And he's a lefty.
That's big.
He is a lefty. Rams really need these free throws to go. Scoring when the clock is stopped. Just an 11-point game, Chris. This game is still very much in doubt if the Rams can go on a run here.
Hawkins makes the first. He has another coming. See if he can knock down the second. Yep. Hawk makes both, and it is a 10-point game, 47-37. Both of these teams back in this regional next week. This is the 1 seed versus the 2 seed. Maybe an early regional championship preview. Bursey with it off the left wing, trying to dribble in. Throws out to the corner. Good play, Billinger. Throws up to the top for Bittinger. Has Payne on the right. Goes Billinger on the left with 5:46 to go in the fourth. Ooh, a good ball. Fake now back out to the right. Payne tries a three. Looks good, it is.
He's been quiet all night. Now he's decided to heat up a little bit.
And now Fitz is going to come all the way down the other end. No, good flow to Skies for the rebound. Now it's tipped out of bounds by Carbondale after Fitz gets away with the pocket pick. It'll be Mt.Vernon basketball. 5:29 to play in the fourth. If you need T-shirts, hoodies, Letterman's jackets, or any type of apparel for your school, organization, or business, see Big Dave at All Stars and Stitches. Just west of Benton High School, 435-5555. Don't dial 3. That one was left off of the mark by Flota from the right wing. Rebound tipped down in the corner by the Rams. It'll be Carbondale basketball.
555-5555.
Along those lines,
5-5.
You betcha.
Yep.
More finals rolling in. We are one of the late games tonight. 5:27 to play in the fourth. Senior night, pink out night from Carbondale. Terriers on top, 50-37. Billinger kicks out to the left for Payne. Comes around, right-hand dribble, 5:10 to play in the fourth quarter. 50-37 timeout, Jim Miller. This timeout's presented by the Medicine Shop, 2339 Broadway in Mt.Vernon. Proud to be sponsors of the Mt.Vernon Rams.
And that's probably a good timeout for Carbondale because they're up 13 with 5 minutes and 10 seconds to go. You're probably not going to want to continue to take 22-foot three-point shots. You know, the shot there before by Devontaneous Payne, even though it went in, was a long three and probably not a shot you're really looking for right there when you're up 10, you know, in the last half of the last quarter here of this basketball game. So they're probably going to talk about being a little more selective. Make sure you get a good shot. Make sure that you take care of the basketball. And if you get fouled, step up there and tuck your elbow high and soft and make your free throws. And if they do that, it's going to be hard for the Rams now to come back in this basketball game. However, if Carbondale is not patient and they don't take care of the basketball and they give the Rams extra possessions, you've seen what we could do. We've gone a little scoring spurts in this game here very, very frequently. And the Rams at one time were down by 20 in this game, or is down by 10 as recently as about 30 seconds ago. Carbondale just going to talk a little bit more about being selective, I believe, here in the half court. If not, the Rams still have a chance.
Have a chance indeed, and we'll see if they can make the best of an opportunity. It'll be Carbondale basketball at the timeout. Ooh, a great play by Billinger. We'll have a block on one side, block on the other. Looked like they were going to call different things. The hell of a play by Billinger inside to go off to the right, and now an and one chance.
And out of the timeout, what'd they do? They ran a set play and drove it straight to the basket after I talked about being patient.
That'll happen.
So, yeah, the basket went in. There's some question now whether it went in. It did go in.
My, oh, my. We have finals rolling in. We can pretty well tell you, I believe we can anyway. The Altamont sectional for next week. Oh, can I? Yeah, baby. Free throw no good. Rebound inside by Bursey, and a big rebound it was. Mid-post, and now we're going to have a jump ball, and it'll go with.
Looks like the Terriers will retain possession of this one.
Top of the hour. This is WMIX FM, Mt.Vernon, Marion, Effingham, a free service from Withers Broadcasting. Glad to have you with us. Chris Hugo with Jeff Lonnon alongside. It'll be off of the right. Ooh, Billinger barely gets it in, sneaks it into Bittinger into the paint. They're looking for Warren. That'll be a foul on Pike. 4:55 to play in the fourth quarter. The WMIX Sports Mobile Studios are driven by Ford Square. Jeff Lonnon alongside, and the Rams have looked great at times here tonight trying to come back, but they've looked equally as bad as well.
Well, the bottom line is the two things now. The other problem, we talked about the cold shooting in the first half, but transition defense in the full court has not been as good as it's needed to be. They've beat us back in several fast break opportunities and got some easy hoops off of us that way, and that really hurts you in the long run because we're probably not as fast as they are, and we're not able to transition and get those kind of baskets when we're on the offensive side of things. So transition defense has been really, really something here in the second half. It's not been real good, but again, bottom line, just got to keep playing and see what happens. But it's getting to the point now, Chris, where the Rams got to do something real special.
They have to do a lot special and in a hurry. Second free throw, no good. 53-37, the Rams are down 16 with the basketball. 4:53 to play in the fourth. Fitz will zip it across the timeline. Throws off deep left wing, floated back to Fitz at the timeline. 4:47 to play in the fourth. We are powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Official voice of high school basketball on WMIX, and a pass intended to go left post is tipped out by Carbondale. A chance to reset now. Right to the bucket for Flota. Ooh, a nice mid-post play by Hawkins, and Shake comes up huge off of the mid-post. Back within 14 of the Rams.
Nice play, nice feed by Clayton Reeves on the inbound pass.
Reeves back into the game with 4 fouls. Up top, Billinger looks off to the left for Bittinger. Now back inside, Jerron Warren off left block, good.
Carbondale just content to continue to attack.
Rams will turn it over. Up the right side they come. That's going to be a foul on Mt.Vernon, as going inside was Devon Payne. Trying to go up the right. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 now. Oh, the Rams need something, and they need it quick.
Yeah. And again, you notice the Carbondale Terriers are the ones getting to the free throw line now. It needs to be the Mt.Vernon Rams.
Payne at the line shooting 2, makes the first. Let's see.
Got a sub out here, number 14. Jackson Bates in the game now. Billinger steps out. He's had a fine game. Billinger's really done a nice job for them.
Payne extends this lead to 18. It's 57-39, 4:10 to play in the fourth quarter. Gardner with it off of the deep right wing. 4:04 to play in the fourth. We'll look for a Rend Lake College player of the game in this one. Save thousands on your college education at Rend Lake College. Visit them online at rlc.edu. Floated to the basket off of the right. Somewhere in there was a travel.
Yep.
And that'll be a turnover on Mt.Vernon.
I believe that's the Rams' 11th turnover now of the night.
Eek.
Rams with a little full court pressure. Almost got a steal there on the inbound pass.
Well, what Scott Gamber didn't see is he was trying to get an explanation out of the official. Trevor Float almost ran right into him as he was trying to steal the inbound. Interesting. They're going to allow the subs to come in. 3:53 to play in the fourth quarter. We'll get you an extensive Tony Welch scoreboard update in our postgame show. We're going to be one of the last ones on tonight. Devon Payne to the right wing, 3:50 to play in the fourth. The Rams are down 18 and a foul on the way to the basket. Bursey was trying to go in the left, and the Rams will foul and send him to the line to shoot.
And Carbondale is pulling away on the free throw line. We went 2.5 quarters here basically and did not hardly see a foul or a free throw, and now we've seen in 3 successive possessions 3 guys at the line for Carbondale.
Congratulations once again to Shane Witzel and the Woodlawn Cardinals. 6. That's 6. That's one above 5 consecutive regional titles. 1A has not known another regional champion out of that regional as the Woodlawn Cardinals beat Crystar Rock tonight 69-25. At the line is Bursey. 58-39, trying to turn it back into 20. He does. 59-39. The Rams had it back within 10 after trailing by 20 at one point. Now it's back to 20. 3:43 to play in the fourth. And the Rams trying to avoid falling to 14-12. Fitz a big 3. It's good.
Good shot.
Good job by Braden Fitzgerald.
And we're going to need about 5 more of those.
And now the Rams are trying to pressure up the left sideline, and that'll be a foul, and that's going to send Bursey to the line to shoot 2 again. We need to tell you about Community First Bank of the Heartland, the official voice of high school basketball on WMIX. If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home in Dixon, Woodlawn, and Mt.Vernon. Welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC. 3:30 to play in the fourth quarter. It's 59-42. 17-point game. Bursey can turn it back into 19 quickly. Makes the first.
Third free throw in a row for Bursey. He's hot from the line. Pushes that lead back up to 18 points, Chris. This game was a 10-point game a quarter ago, and we thought the Rams had a chance to maybe come back, sneak into this, but just can't find a rhythm.
Second free throw by Bursey is good. He's perfect from the line here in the fourth. We have your Altamont sectional set as finals have rolled in. 3 from Fitz is going to be off the right, no good. Rebound will be Bursey. Flota's going to poke it away. Reeves will recover. Left wing three by Doug. No good. Gardner can't come up with it. Got his own rebound at the free throw line. Off the elbow. Works in. Leads in. Finger roll. No. Rebound will be tipped back by Flota. No good. He'll get his own rebound off of the right, and it'll be a jump ball.
They're fighting hard still.
Yeah, they are. Looks like your Altamont sectional will be Woodlawn, Diederich, North Clay, and Nokomis.
There you go.
Interesting.
Trevor Flota at the line. First one's good.
Not a bad effort.
And we needed to be on that line a long time ago. That's the problem. That's Flota's 13th point unofficially, according to my book. Second one is good. 14 for Flota here tonight. Little full court pressure by the Rams, Chris.
61-44 now. Warren beat the defense back, got underneath, and layup off the right block is good. 63-44. What a night. Shot from the right's no good. Rebound will go in the left corner. Woolley with the rebound.
And I don't think Carbondale is going to do anything in terms of slowing this ball down. They're going to keep trying to score until this buzzer goes off.
And we are going to have a foul on the Rams. I'm sorry, Diederich is not in a sectional. I forgot that regional was pushed back. That is just a semifinal tonight in that regional. So Diederich actually will play for a regional championship tomorrow against Oblong. My apologies. Got ahead of myself there. So we will know the rest of the Altamont sectional tomorrow. Timeout on the floor is presented by the Medicine Shop, 2339 Broadway in Mt.Vernon. Eric Black and his staff proud to be sponsors of the Mt.Vernon Rams. With Jeff Lonnon, I'm Chris Hugo on WMIX FM, online at WMIXsports.com. 2:43 to play in the fourth. Rams trailing 63-44, and you get the impression there's just not enough time.
No, there's probably not enough time now, and the things that had to happen in the fourth quarter haven't happened. We've not got to the free throw line like we needed to get. That had to happen, and we just haven't been there. I think we've been here, according to my book, 1, 2, 3, 4. We got there 4 times so far, but certainly Carbondale, on the other hand, with the huge lead, was able to get there 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They've been 9 times just in this quarter. Now, a lot of that's because we have to start fouling, and you're going to see them at the line a lot more now until we finally just concede this. But transition defense, cold shooting, and not enough free throws tonight, Chris. Those 3 things probably the biggest 3 reasons why we just didn't ever get over the hump.
At the line, Billinger shooting free throws. He makes the first. 20-point game, 64-44, 2:43 left here from Carbondale. At the line, shooting the back end, Alan Billinger makes both. 21-point game, and if you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home at Dix, Ina, Woodlawn, and Mt.Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. Luke Wilson into the game, off to the right. Bryce Hunter with it up top. Back to Wilson off the left wing. Reeves. It is Reeves, Hunter, Wilson, Barnes, and Fitzgerald's for the Rams. Barnes with it outside the paint, looking to work in against Warren. Turnaround off glass, no good. Rebound to Billinger. Here comes Carbondale down the floor. That's Dozier with it. Back to Bates off of the right, to Dozier with it off of the right wing with 2:07 to play. 65-44, we're going to have a foul on the Rams.
We have finally have some liberal substitutions now in for both sides. Carbondale will go back to the free throw line now on that foul. Everything's a super bonus now for Carbondale, so they're going to shoot 2 every time the Rams foul. And we still have 2 minutes and 5 seconds to go in this game. And if you're the Rams, you probably can't wait to get this one over.
Warren is at the line, and he will make the first. He'll have another coming. 66-44, 22-point game. The Rams are going to fall here on the road at Carbondale tonight. Their season record will drop to 14-12, and they will fall to 5-5 in the South 7 Conference. Second free throw, no good. Rebounded by Dozier in the right corner. Skip pass over to the left. They want Woolley to shoot for a 3, and it's good on senior night. You get the impression he was a fan favorite, And he'll turn into a 25-point game, 69-44 with 1:48.
Yeah, and that's when you know it's going right there, is when your senior comes off the bench, hadn't played a single minute, and throws in a 3 with a hand in his face.
Rams working inside to Barnes. He'll miss a shot, but he's fouled, and Carlos Barnes will go line to shoot too. 1:40 to go, 69-44. Carbondale by 25. Barnes makes the first. He'll have another. Saturday Sports Show tomorrow. We'll talk with Wayne Hari of the Nashville Hornets. His team will play in a state championship tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Congratulations to Wayne Hari. Long time coming. Not that they haven't been there in the last, 7 out of 13 years?
Yes.
I say long time coming, but it's just nice to see him back and playing for the state title and not getting beaten that first round up there.
Barnes makes both. Now Bates is going to try a 3 for Cedale. No good. Rebound will be tipped out of bounds. It'll go back with Mt.Vernon. 69-46. They are tied at Altoff. Going into overtime. Altoff and Centray are all tied at 41. We'll get you an extensive scoreboard update in our postgame show. Chris Hugo with Jeff Lonnon on WMIX and video at WMIXsports.com, or listen to audio on your mobile device. Off of the right, Barnes going to slip it back door. Connor Story can't come up with the bucket. Wilson gets the rebound underneath Barnes, yes. 69-48, 1:10 to play. It's a futures game here for the Mt.Vernon Rams. 1:06 to go.
Yep, valuable experience for these young guys, but this game is over.
Off of the right for Carbondale, that's Billinger with the basketball. He's just out there pretty well to man the point and take care of the ball. He's not out there to run up the score. 54 seconds left. 69-48. The Rams are down 21.
And that may be it, because they have backed it off on the dribble. They are not going to try to score here unless the Rams force the issue. And
we're going to foul
Bryce.
Bryce Hunter will come up with the foul with 41.8 seconds. And that will send Billinger to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah. Probably didn't need to foul there, but he's a good kid. I like him, so I'll forgive him.
Made the first, will have another. 70-48. Your community, your choice, your bank, with 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, the official voice of the Rams. Both free throws good by Billinger, 71-48. Dylan Reeves eyes a 3, no good. Underneath the rebound for Connor Story. Ooh, a skip pass to be tipped away by Billinger. He's going to go up. Will he flush? No, he'll lay it up and in. So much for not doing that. 73-48 now. 2 more for Billinger on the night. 19 seconds left. Rams with the basketball. Bryce Hunter. Pass to the right wing. Wilson thought about taking the shot underneath to Reeves. He'll dribble it out. Rams just want this one to end with 9 seconds.
Yeah.
Hunter with it off the timeline with 5. We'll have your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show coming up. Barnes is going to go in for the layup, and who can blame him? Why not? Carlos Barnes closes it out. 73-50 is your final. We'll tell you all about it. The Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show is next.
I'm meteorologist Dave Bowers. We'll look at your next ride weather. Cold tonight with some cloudiness, a low of 21. Look forward to tomorrow, times of clouds and sunshine and chilly with a high 40. And a clear moonlit sky and cold tomorrow night, a low 23 in the countryside, 27 and down. Sunday, good deal of sunshine, a milder afternoon, a high of 51. And then Monday will be cloudy and breezy. Rain is possible late in the day or at night. Next ride weather from WMIX, Mt.Vernon, Illinois.
What is good sports talk, really? Around these parts, it's the WMIX Saturday Sports Show. Every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news, with a vast assortment of interviews and knowledgeable in-studio discussion. It's the most content-driven local sports show on the radio dial. And it's every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news, only on AM 940 and WMIXsports.com, where you can listen on your computer, smartphone, or any device. It's all made possible by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be.
Tax time means savings time. Use that tax refund at Second Chance Auto to purchase the best quality used vehicle around. In fact, in their 32-year history, the selection has never been better at Second Chance Auto. clean, dependable, and great-looking cars, trucks, minivans, and a huge selection of small, mid-size, and full-size SUVs. Most priced under $10,000 for 3 months with 3,000-mile warranties. Yes, your tax refund is your ticket to the vehicle you've always wanted. At Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mt.Vernon. Call 244-4582.
More Americans are on the move today than ever before. One of the most popular modes of transportation is the motorcycle. Motorcycles take us to our jobs, schools, to the beach, and all around the country. If you're a bike rider, your Beacon Insurance Agency pays insurance on Proudview in Mt.Vernon. Wants to make sure you have the best insurance protection while you're riding. Ask about the money-saving auto cycle discount and the experienced driver discount, too. Call Page Insurance at 242-7000 today about motorcycle insurance from Beacon Insurance.
Did your bank recently stop offering free checking? People's National Bank still has free checking with the added convenience of the Visa Check Card, online banking, Bill Pay, MoneyPass, and mobile banking. Stop by People's National Bank located at 413 South 34th Street in Mt.Vernon today for details on how to get your free checking account.
People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC, non-usage fees may apply.
Too expensive to get back into shape? Not anymore. Ridley College's new fitness center is only $53 per semester. They've also thought of everything with universal machines, free weights, treadmills with dedicated TV screens, ellipticals, and more. Qualified dance instructors are also available. Or go at your own pace with DVDs that can be used in the exercise room. Best of all, it's open 7 days a week. Check out the Ridley College Fitness Center in the Marketplace off Potomac Boulevard in Mt.Vernon, or log on to ridleycollege.edu/fitcenter.
This is Rams basketball on WMIX. The Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show starts now.
And we welcome you back inside Carbondale Community High School. Chris Hugo with Jeff Lonnon. Jeff Crow brings you the video at WMIXsports.com. Avery Barton doing a phenomenal job back at our Mt.Vernon studio. Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show, Schmidt Chevrolet or SchmidtChevrolet.com. You can find them at 3423 Broadway in Mt.Vernon. Oh, the Rams fall here tonight, 73-50. They fall to 0-5 in road conference games. They fall to 5-5 in the South 7 overall. They will finish the regular season at 14-12. They are back in action right here at Carbondale on Wednesday night at 7:30. They will meet up the number 3 Massac County Patriots in Carbondale Regional Semifinal action. 73-50 your final. We'll tell you your Heartland Accounting postgame stats in just a moment. We need to take a quick break. This is the Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show on Mt.Vernon Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
Southern Illinois now has a better home for sports. It's the all-new WMIXsports.com, jam-packed with local scores, video highlights, and archives of every local sports broadcast on WMIX. Did your team win? Missed that game-winning shot last night? Didn't catch your favorite coach on the Saturday sports show? WMIXsports.com is right at your fingertips, on your computer, your smartphone, your tablet, or your video game console. It's the all-new WMIXsports.com, another free service for Withers Broadcasting.
We're all pressed for time. Work keeps piling up on your desk, the kids have practice, and you have to find time for dinner. Hi, Roy Schmidt Ford dealer, Ford Square, and Chrysler dealer at King City Chrysler Center, Mt.Vernon. With all the miles you put on your vehicle, it's easy to forget about servicing your vehicle. Allow me to introduce 2 websites to make your service experience even easier. At FordSquare.com and KingCityChrysler.com, you can schedule your service appointment online. You tell us what you need, and we will make it happen. Or, if you're really on the go, try our new Express Lube at King City Chrysler with no appointment necessary. It's that simple. Ford Square, 1501 Broadway, and King City Chrysler, 1603 Broadway of Mt.Vernon. Find us online or on Facebook.
Startup businesses may come in the door, they're pretty green.
Randy Atkinson, owner of Heartland Accounting, on why he is a small business expert.
I have had businesses where I've talked to people in their garage and have grown it to work in 3 states. There's a lot of tremendous opportunity to help people from the very inception of their business, whether it's just talking about what does it take to become successful? What sorts of things do we need to stay legal? I feel very qualified to help people get to where they want to be. I've had that experience and it helped that situation become successful.
Heartland Accounting, 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B.
For more scores and insight, follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Now back to the Rams on WMIX.
And we welcome you back. Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. Glad to have you with us. Chris Hugo with Jeff Lonnon alongside on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. We'll have your Heartland Accounting postgame stats in just a moment. Since we are the late game, we might as well just go ahead and give you the finals of the games that we have finals for. We're still trying to work on Marion and Cahokia in terms of South 7 Conference play. Hoping to get that one for you in just a moment. But, of course, we'll get that as soon as we can. I know it was halftime at last check there, Marion Cahokia. Cannot find it. Oh, well. Last score. Actually, we do have an end of third quarter score. My apologies. Marion leading Cahokia after 3, 60-56. So we do have that. Marion leading Cahokia 60-56. That is after 3. Centralia and Althoff go to overtime, tied at 41. Effingham beats Mahomet Seymour tonight, 48-36. Those are some 3A finals for you. Taking a look at some of your 1A regional championships tonight, Woodlawn wins a unprecedented 6th straight 1A regional championship, 69-25. Winners over Christ-Our Rock Lutheran on AM 940 tonight. Also in 1A tonight, not a regional championship, but a regional semifinal due to Mom Nature. ZR beats Thompsonville 41-38. Nokomis advances to the Altamont sectional. They defeat Altamont tonight, 51-42. Also in 1A, Sisney falls tonight. They do not get their first regional title. North Clay beats Sisney 62-59. North Clay advances to the Altamont sectional next week. Also in a 1A regional semifinal, Steelville beats Chesterville 57-46. That means Steelville will meet Christopher tomorrow night on WMIX, AM and FM, and WMIXsports.com. Danny Zerwinski and Jason Hobbs will have your pregame at 7:15 tomorrow night. NCOE falls to Gallatin County tonight, 66-42. Gallatin County advances to your Hardin County sectional. Diederich advances to a regional championship tomorrow against Oblong as they beat Windsor tonight, 61-49. 2A regional champions tonight. Robinson advances to the sectional. They beat Newton tonight, 68-46. It was Mount Carmel edging Flora, 51-49. They move on to your sectional at West Frankfort. Roxana beats Staunton tonight, 49-31. Nashville advances to the Greenville sectional as they beat Pinckneyville tonight. Maybe that's West Frankfort. Nashville, either way, advances to the sectional. They are regional champions, 59-44 over Pinckneyville. Harrisburg beats Benton tonight, 77-46. They are your El Dorado regional champions. Central beats Carlisle tonight, 54-39. They are regional champions. T-Town throttles Vandalia, 85-48. They are regional champions. And Chester beats Franco tonight, 69-48. They are regional champions. In 1A girls basketball state finals today, it was Freeport Aquin over Anawan 39-38. They will play Mount Pulaski in the 1A championship tomorrow. Mount Pulaski beats Cowden Herrick Beecher City, last year's runners-up, 49-41. Aquin trying to make it 2 in a row in Class 1A. In the 2A state finals tomorrow, Wayne Harry's Nashville Hornets will advance to the state championship game. They beat Walther Lutheran 50-29. Congratulations to Wayne Hari. We will hear from him tomorrow on the Saturday Sports Show after the 8 o'clock news on AM 940 and WMIXsports.com. They will play the winner of El Paso Gridley and St. Thomas More out of Champaign. With 3 minutes left to go in the first half, last check, St. Thomas More was leading El Paso Gridley 29-16. That scoreboard update was fueled by Tony Wilton, State Farm Insurance. For all of your insurance financial service needs, Tony would be glad to help your family. Give his office a call. Find him on the web at TonyWilt.com or look for the white State Farm Jeep around town. And as a comprehensive look at your scoreboard for tonight, the Rams fall here on the road at Carbondale 73-50. We'll have a full scoreboard tonight at WMIXsports.com. We'll run them down again on your Saturday Sports Show tomorrow. For Jeff Lonnon, I'm Chris Hugo. We need to take a break. When we come back, we'll have your Heartland Accounting post-game stats, a Red Lake College player of the game. And I don't believe we will get Scott Gambert tonight. We'll talk with him tomorrow on the Saturday Sports Show. 73-50 your final. Carbondale gets the big win tonight. We'll talk more about it on your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. This is Rams basketball, presented by Community First Bank.
The Medicine Shop Pharmacy in Mt.Vernon is pleased to announce the opening of TMS Mobility and Rehab. TMS Mobility will focus on standard as well as custom mobility products. TMS Mobility will offer power chairs, scooters, chairlifts, and ramps. TMS employs 2 custom seating specialists with years of experience. Kathy Graham and Jeff Perkins, as well as repair technician Stefan Tamplin. For those people who are in a chair for long periods of time, seating becomes critical in avoiding pressure sores as well as skeletal and muscle complications. Owner Eric Black says, "We're excited to be the only locally owned company in Southern Illinois with the ability to service all your mobility needs, regardless of the complexity. TMS is glad to call Mount Vernon home. If you are a loved one or in need of our services, give us a call at area code 618-242-8776. That's 618-242-8776. Or feel free to stop by 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Dig in with full contact coal miner training at Rem Lake College. Learn in our new 20,000 square feet coal mine training center. Use real equipment like continuous miners and power sitters. And check out the new mine rescue and fire safety training tunnel. Associate degree and occupational certificates available.
We're full contact, hands-on coal mine. Real equipment, real life, all the time.
What are you waiting for? Call 618-437-5321 and get started.
Back to Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
And we welcome you back. Your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show, 73-50 your final. Rams fall to 14-12. That's how they end their regular season. 5-5 is how they finish the South 7. Back here tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, how about Wednesday? Doesn't really matter at this point. Wednesday night at 7:30. I don't mean it like that. I just mean that's pretty well how the postgame show has gone, is what I'm getting at. Oh,
it's been okay.
Wednesday night at 7:30 against Massac County. Hoping for a right to get Carbondale back or whomever wins the other semifinal next Friday right here at 7:30. Chris Hugo, Jeff Lonnon alongside. Let's have those Harlan County postgame stats.
I'm no Danny Zerwinski on stats, but I can give you the basics. First is scoring. Doug Garner came off the bench tonight, had a nice fourth quarter. He ends up with 5 points. Braden Fitzgerald ends up with 8. Shakari Hawkins ends up with 6. Jake Pike had 8 points tonight. Dylan Reeves with a big 3 tonight, 3 points for him. Trevor Flota led the Rams in scoring with 14. And Carlos Barnes came off the bench in the fourth quarter and got 5 points for the Rams. For the Carbondale Terriers, and that's 50 points, by the way, for the Rams total tonight. For the Carbondale Terriers, and I'll get the first names on these as I call these out. Alan Billinger was the leading scorer for the Terriers tonight. They were very balanced, by the way. They had 5 kids in double digits tonight. He had 15 points, as Billinger did. Jaron Warren had 8. Devontaneous Payne had 13. Then we go down here to Shamark Bursey. He had 10. And then Elijah Bittiger had 11. Dion Woolley had 3. And Jordan Kelly had 13. And that's 5 guys in double digits for the Terriers tonight. And that's what we call in the business, Hugo, balance. And of note, from the free throw line, and I thought this was an interesting statistic, the Rams shot 11 free throws tonight, made 9 of them, and that's pretty good. That's 81.8%. They just did not get there enough to make any difference at all from the line. Terriers shot 15 of 20, and the Terriers did shoot more free throws than the Rams did, but keep in mind, most of those were in the fourth quarter and when the game was kind of out of reach to begin with. So there weren't a lot of free throws shot in this game whenever it was really in question through the first 3 quarters. Terriers end up again shooting 15 for 20 for 75%. The Rams tried 22 three-point baskets tonight, ended up making 7 of them. So they did a little bit better in the second half. In the first half, we talked a little bit about making some better shots, but they settled for a lot of threes tonight, Chris, and I'm not sure that's what Coach Gamber wanted, and in the end, they may want to reevaluate so many threes behind the arc. Not enough penetration, thus you don't get to the free throw line, and that kind of cost them tonight. As far as turnovers goes, the Rams ended up with 12 turnovers, and then the Carbondale Terriers had 11. So the turnover battle was just about even and just about average for a high school basketball game with those numbers. And that's pretty much, again, what I got, Christopher, on my statistical side of things here. You got any more scores for us?
I actually do. Centralia ends up falling to Althoff in overtime, 57-51. Can you dig that Cahokia update out again?
Yeah. 74-69. Cahokia is ahead with 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go.
Dang, so Cahokia on top. Marion looked like they might be getting ready to pull off an upset, but they don't come up with it tonight. 73.50 is your final here. Those stats were calculated by Heartland Accounting. Get started right and let Heartland Accounting help make your business a success. Heartland Accounting, 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B, your small business expert. Your small business expert, of course, is Heartland Accounting. I laugh not because of Heartland Accounting. I laugh because we're throwing away trash up here, and apparently my pass was too tough for Jeff Crow to handle up top. So Cahokia wins 78-71, and those are your finals from the South 7
Thank
Conference.
you, Coach Tarleton, for texting that in to me. That was nice of you.
So there we go. That's going to take a wrap for us tonight. Oh, let's see. We do owe you a player of the game. That player of the game is going to be Trevor Floda with 14 points tonight for the Mt.Vernon Rams. So that does it for us. We're back on the air with Rams Athletics on Wednesday night at 7:15. The Mt.Vernon Rams, Massac County Patriots right here. Video online at WMIXsports.com. Our next broadcast is tomorrow, Saturday Sports Show after the 8 o'clock news, AM 940 and WMIXsports.com. For Jeff Lonnon, for Jeff Crow, for Avery Barton back at the WMIX studios, for everyone at WMIX Sports, on behalf of Withers Broadcasting of Illinois, LLC, and all of our sponsors, thank you for watching Rams basketball on WMIXsports.com and or listening to us here on 94.1 FM. Let's see. 73-50 is your final from Carbondale. The Terriers improved to 17-9 overall. The Rams will finish the season at 14-12. So that does it for us tonight. I'm Chris Hugo. Good night from Carbondale.
Thank you for listening to Mt.Vernon Rams basketball on WMIX.